Long-term effect of altcoins. Hi, I'm Michael Burrell from Cryptocurrency the CGW report. Is it a good time to invest into Bitcoin or altcoins now? The experts say no, it's not the time to spend, even when we see Bitcoin's value around the corner at $3,000. If I were just starting out with cryptocurrencies today, I would be relying on real motives and not so many intellectual forms of presentations, but simplicity and knowledge in buying up the first altcoin that springs to mind. Honestly, research and a lot of it plays a key factor with billions of web links and connections to everyday cryptocurrency. I am just a speck of millions of creative minds working towards the new evolution of our global financial structure today. Put it this way, in less than 8 years, a fort of cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, being the new money structure in digital perfection, went from an idea and zero profits to over $100 billion in value today. It is possibly one of man's biggest achievements and success of the internet, thanks to anonymous Satoshi Nakamoto's Bitcoin's creator for bringing this virtual monetary world to life. We call the cryptocurrency ecosystem. Now, with great success comes significant challenges, flaws, negativity and failure. So what realism plays a material effect into cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Dash, NEM, Litecoin, Ethereum Classic, Monero, Zcash. Computational power called hash, and the internet that created the wonders of the mathematical algorithm which produces untold virtual currencies we call ones and zeros today. Experts say we are still a long way to mainstream changes to the fiat currency challenge, but cryptocurrency market cap says otherwise. I believe new technologies and upgrades to peer-to-peer cryptography and the blockchain with its reality in conjunction to fintech innovation, with major corporate enterprises jumping onto the crypto bandwagon globally. So let's go over 5 altcoins I believe each could have its market cap of 100 billion plus in less than a decade from now. These cryptocurrencies could produce thousands of new millionaires within that period. Bitcoin at present has 10,000 plus millionaires and growing rapidly. So let's put 5 altcoins into perspective to give you an understanding of the space integration and its cryptocurrency ecosystem. I recommend you to do the research also. So number 1, Ethereum. Ethereum is what we call Bitcoin 2.0. Many top analysts say that its blockchain ecosystem effect is what has brought this technology to value in a short space of time. Since its launch onto the internet in July 2015 by creator and founder Vitalik Buterin, Russian programmer, the ultimate genius, the wizkid of the 21st century, Ethereum's market cap has built an alarming 31.5 billion in under 2 years and growing. Ethereum valued at 340.96. Its innovation, which is only going to surge more as we see ones and zeros in this camp about to multiply and rise like many startup companies, for example, Humanique. Number 2, Ripple. Did you know Ripple was established back in 2004, 5 years before Bitcoin released its first white paper in 2009? Ripple is a global commerce enabling and treasuring value to its opportunity. It's working with banks globally to increase efficiency in payment process, create differentiated products and services for their customers. One simple integration. Ripple provides instant access to its growing global network, ONC, open new corridors, and RGUC's revenue generating use cases. Its Ripple solution, cross-border payments, which is called the Ripple Connect, is a direct response coordinating information exchange between banks. Its IRP, using the intelligent protocol, using its Swift ISO messaging to settlement, a secure way when transactions sent over the Ripple protocol system. Ripple's market cap is now grown to over 10 billion with its price around 0.262641. You can say Ripple is a believer to sustain e-commerce value for banks in transactions and a cybersecurity protocol of the 21st century and beyond. Number 3. Dash. What Dash is, presently moving very fast, now valued on the coinmarketcap.com around 150.51. With its marketing cap a total of $1.1 billion, thanks to this innovation, Dash's peer-to-peer network is now one of the largest in the world today. The aim for Dash is to make its concept directly scalable for anyone using its protocol for transactions and commerce. Connectivity is a simple adjustment focused on direct from buyer to user and vice versa in a secure form of way. For instance, Dash Evolution enables you to sign up and access your Dash from any device and transact it against PayPal, but in a fully decentralized way. Number 4. Litecoin. Litecoin launched in 2011 has become a prominent figure in the world of altcoins. 6 years later, it is a leader making a statement against competitive cryptocurrencies. Today, its value is a side of $30, but the perfect thing about Litecoin is its decentralized ledger on the blockchain. Payments quickly verified, no matter where you're transacting around the world, to anyone instantly. Its greatest concept is known that its fees are considered the lowest against any credit card facilities, traditional banks, competitive digital merchant processing exchanges who already have low prices. Litecoin transactions takes a matter of seconds for the buyers to seller globally and are quickly recorded permanently on its blockchain for verification. With its market cap around 1.5 billion, we could see this altcoin become as famous as Bitcoin in the very near future. Number 5. Ethereum Classic. What is Ethereum Classic? An insider conflict between core development and Ethereum's original founders. After the DAO attack mid last year lost Ethereum millions of dollars, it caused a centered split between Ethereum and Ethereum Classic. It's a hard fork attempt to undo the damage done by the DAO attack. It's too late. Ethereum Classic continued with Ethereum's original ideologies, which is Ethereum Classic a hard fork to destroy any transaction, went against the blockchain immutability when the Ethereum Foundation hard forked the protocol to retrieve stolen funds. It formed a community of Ethereum miners and users to keep the original blockchain operational. Ethereum Classic released the Declaration of Independence and split from the Ethereum founders to continue on its original path. The road was side with destruction but led to the escapade. It kept Ethereum Classic moving. The further development of Ethereum Classic into an ISCP, an independent smart contract platform. The Ethereum Classic development team is focused on the next network upgrade, making sure another DAO, decentralized autonomous organization attack, is prevented. Original Ethereum blockchain, the classic version preserving untampered history, free from external interference and subjective tampering of present and future transactions. Ethereum Classic is now valued around $18.65 with a market cap of $1.724 billion. Experts from the global financial media like Reuters, CNBC, MSNBC, BBC, The Guardian, Bloomberg and many others, also other sources online with cryptocurrency alternative media, have come to terms that we are now society advanced when it comes to simplicity of digital innovation and hardware and software. The digital mechanics of everyday life, money and culture is our reality we live today.